Hey guys, what's up? Today we got a couple flashlights, all right? And full disclosure, these flashlights were actually, believe it or not, they were sent to me and I didn't really ask for them. It was really cool. Sofrin actually reached out to me, I think it was on Instagram, and asked me if I wanted to do some flashlight reviews. And I was like, well, sure, why not? I don't care. If they're good, I'll tell people. If they're not good, then I'll tell people. And they sent them to me anyway. So first one that they sent me, okay, is this, I'm gonna read, I got some things, I'm not gonna read all the technical data, but I wanna make sure I actually do get it right. But this is the Sofrin, what is it, the SP31 V2.0, and I'll take pictures of this stuff so y'all can see it. And I don't have the actual comparison, oops, bumped the camera. I don't know exactly what happened to it, but this is the Streamlight. What is this? The 1L, the ProTac 1L 1AA, right? This is the one that takes the lithium battery or the 1AA battery. And they have the larger version of the Streamlight that takes the 2 cells, right? The 2 lithium batteries. And if you can kind of tell, the profile of these are very similar. So if you can imagine adding just a little bit more on the Streamlight, I think it's a pretty good comparison to this Sofrin light. It's about the same diameter. It's got the same kind of looking bezel and everything. And I've been carrying this guy for about, about a week and a half or 2 weeks almost. And I've got to say, I really do like it about as much as I like the Streamlight. Now, I've never heard of Sofrin up until they contacted me, so I know nothing about their company really. So I can't be like, yeah, well, it's been tested for 10 years by all these people. I don't know. But for me, I'm having some pretty good luck with it. I have been carrying it more as an EDC light, just in my back pocket, and I do like it. It has the protected bezel and everything, so you don't accidentally bump it and turn it on. And I do like it. Has a lot of the features, and I could read you the features. I'll take pictures of it so that y'all can see it at the end of the video if you want to pause it and read it. Or just look it up on their website, or they're on Amazon as well. So you can look over there. But it's got a lot of the good features where it's just, you know, you push the button on the back and it turns on, or you can click it and it stays on. And then how do you change it? I'm gonna make sure I get these right. Basically, if you want to change it, you just turn it on, and then up here, see, now it has this little green light. When you turn the light off, the green light goes away, right? Turn it on, the green light comes on, which is nice. But you can go through the different modes of brightness levels, right? And it will actually remember which mode you were last on, which is nice. So, you know, if you're camping, whatever, and you don't want to turn your light on and blind everybody, you know, and maybe you're reading a map, or maybe you're just ruffling through your backpack or whatever, having that low beam would really just be nice just to see that and not have to worry about clicking through a whole bunch of them real quick, you know, or doing it in your hand so you don't blind everybody else. That actually is a pretty good feature. You can also hold down the button. I think it's hold it down. Yeah, and it goes into like some strobing modes. I think there's 2 of them. Yeah, like an SOS and like a strobing. And then you turn the light off, and it does not remember those modes. It goes straight back to your brightness settings. That probably made a lot of sense to some people, probably didn't make any sense to other people. I do like this, okay? Because it does have those features if you look for them, but if you don't want them, they're harder to get to than some other lights would make them have to go through. Like, you know, you don't have to shuffle through each one. Having it remember which setting you were on just makes it pretty much dummy proof. And to me, that helps it with, I don't even know if it's designed to be an EDC light, but it helps it with that factoring into an EDC light to where when you want it on, you just click it and it's on, right? And you don't have to worry about shuffling through a whole bunch of stuff. I do like that, I really do. And then the profile, these are, like I was saying, it's the same, very similar to the Streamlights, to where it carries easy. Like I said, I haven't had it bump on, turn on. I think I may have had it do that once, but my kids are also playing with it, so I don't know. That could have been them too. And it has survived my kids for a couple days, because I gave it to them for a while and they didn't break it, so it has survived that. That is the, what was this? Read it again. The SP31 V2.0. Okay, and I do like this. And I'll just real quick tell you what the brightness settings are. You have the low, if you can see it right there. Okay, low is 50 lumens. Right? Then we have medium, which is 160 lumens. I remember when 100 lumens was like the bee's knees. 65 lumens. If you had 65 lumens, you were tactical. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Now this is 160, right? Go to high, it's at 500, okay? If you click it again, it's gonna go straight back to, or no, it didn't, okay. Medium, high, ultra high, yeah. The fourth one, that's the other light. The fourth one is turbo, so it's 1200 lumens, which is a pretty stinking bright light, okay? And that is nice. Those are those, and then run times and stuff. I'll take a picture of this little guy for you so I don't bore you with all these details. But you can look at it and see what you think. That is that guy, okay? Now, they just sent me this other flashlight, this big honker, right? This looks more like a lightsaber, right? You wish you could like turn it on and, you know, you'd have that thing going on. Anyway, but it doesn't. It is very bright though. It is very bright, I will say. And I'm thinking, when they asked me about this, the first thing crossed my mind is, okay, I don't know whenever I would really use one of those because it doesn't have a pocket clip. It's way too big to carry around in your pocket all day as like an EDC kind of thing, but that's not, I don't think, what it's really designed to do. And I do have a small little camping trip coming up, and I was like, aha, that would be a perfect time to test something like this or to use something like this. Because you could use it for hiking, you could use it for the camping kind of thing where you're outside, you're already carrying stuff. You could have pouches or bags, or, you know, it could go in a cargo pocket or something. You're not trying to be tactical with this. You're not trying to be carrying around every day, but for a small enough flashlight, if you're packing it, right, if you are going to be carrying it in a bag or something, it's not super heavy and it's not really big in that aspect, right? For EDC, it is really big. It's not one of these micro little bitty guys, you know. But if you're intentionally carrying something like that, something like this, that would make sense. That probably made no sense to y'all, but it made sense to me. Okay, sorry, I cut that because I had to figure this out. I was like, how does this work? Because I've never read the instructions. Okay, here we go. From the off position, like I said, you have what you got. You got your eco, your low, your medium, your high, and your turbo, and your strobe. Okay, so from off, if you hold down the little button, it doesn't have a clicky on the back, it just has the little button on the side. If you hold it down from off, there you go. You got like 15 lumens, very dim. Okay, so that would be really good for reading your map or doing whatever you need to do, you know, looking for your toilet paper or whatever. Okay, that's 15 lumens. Okay, now that's holding it down, right, from the off position. Then you have your low, which you just turn your light on. Make sure that's probably not low. That's probably medium. Oh no, that was low. That's low. Low is 150 lumens. Okay, so their low is lower or higher than the other little guy, but 150 lumens. Shine that back there by the lamp. You can kind of see a little bit. That's 150. Then you have 400 lumens as your medium, and then you have high, which is 1,000 lumens. Okay. Now, if you double click real quick, you can kind of see it got brighter, but that really gets bright. That's up to 2,500 lumens. It is very, very bright. So from where we're going to go camping and stuff and where we're going to be out in the woods, I should have an opportunity to really be able to like light up a whole field and see how well that works. But 2,500 lumens, that's pretty stinking good. All right, that's pretty bright. So that'll be actually pretty cool. If you're looking for stuff, or I mean, I could see this on a hiking trail, depending on how dense everything is. You don't want to blind yourself. But I could really see this as being something useful for that. Strobe, I think it said you just go from you go from turbo, so you double click. Yep, and then you double click again. Now everybody gets seizures. Sorry, I should have given a seizure warning there. All right, but from whatever mode you're in, if you double click, you're gonna go to turbo. If then from turbo, get ready for seizures. You double click again. Oops, no, I didn't double click it fast enough. Double click, go to turbo, double click, go to strobe, click it, and it goes back off. Okay, there you go. Probably sounds confusing, but it's really not once you kind of get used to it. And I just busted this out. I got this, yesterday or the day before? So I haven't had a lot of time to play with it, and I'm already kind of figuring it out. One thing I didn't mention, these things do come with their batteries. They use rechargeable batteries. This big guy, which I never said the name of it, the SP33, he comes with this monster of a 5500 mAh, right? A 3.7 volt, a 26650. Big old dude, big old sucker, okay? And it does ship with this, which is nice. It also ships with the little insert, which I think is awesome that when people include these things, a little insert that will let the flashlight take an 18650, which is what the little guy runs off of, an 18650. So you can put that in the little insert, get your battery in there, and there you go. You got your lights, got your turbo, except turbo won't work too well. Well, I say that. I don't know if that's exactly the same. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look as bright. That's definitely not as turbo. But it's turbo for that battery. I don't know. It's not as bright as using the big guy because you can't get the full power out of it. But it does work. Okay, so you do have your modes. You do have your light. If for whatever reason your big battery died or something, I don't know. But that's cool. They do include these, and they include their little charger, right, with the USB thing, so you could keep it in your car, keep it charged up, which that would be a nice thing for this guy if you needed to change a battery, if you needed, or not change a battery, if you need to change a tire. Most people don't change batteries on the side of the road. You do change tires though, right? Or you might hit something or whatever, and so you got to check your vehicle or something. I could see that being a very handy thing if you could keep this plugged in like in your glove box or whatever. Some of them you can do that, which is nice. So anyway, that's that guy. I'm gonna start mumbling and rambling here in a minute. So I'm gonna shut this down. So far, even though yes, these were given to me, so people can say what they want to say. If they want to say that my opinion has been faltered or whatever, this little guy, extremely handy, and I'm very, very glad that I've got this. And if they hadn't have sent me this, I could see myself buying something like this. Because like I said, it's very, very similar to the Streamlight, their ProTac series, and I really like those series. And it has the 18650 battery. It's got pretty stinking good run times. I don't think I said that. That was on that picture that I'm supposed to take here in a second, so I can put on the end of the video. But like your high is running for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, that's good. And even your low, you're running for, dude, your low at 50 lumens, you're running for a day. 26, 27 hours. That's pretty stinking good. So that is a good, in my opinion, that's a good EDC light. It's got good runtime, it's got good brightness, and it's got good features that are not too complicated, right? The dumb guy can pick this up and just turn it on, and it works as long as the battery's in it. Yeah. 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 There we go. Make sure the battery's in it and you're good to go. Yeah. One thing I did not mention earlier with the big guy is that make sure he does have the battery in it. Yeah. If the battery's in it, I don't think it has to be on to do this. If you click it 4 times real fast, 1, 2, 3, 4, see how it does that little strobe thing? Now it's locked. And it's not completely blackout locked. If you push the button, it's going to blink twice and let you know that it's locked, right? And you could try to hold it down and it's going to be like, no, this light's not working right now. And that's a good thing if you have it in your backpack, so that, because there is no shield necessarily over this button and there's no tail cap back here. So if you're carrying it like in a backpack or in a pocket, that might be a smart thing to do, to click it 4 times real fast, turn it off, and then if it keeps getting bumped or whatever, it's fine. You're not gonna end up burning a hole in your pocket and losing all the charge out of your battery. To take it out of that, you hit it 4 times again, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll turn on, and there you go, and then it's on. And you can turn it off, and then it's back to its regular self. So anyway, look forward to looking at this guy a little bit more and just seeing how well it works, hopefully this weekend. And I will continue to carry this guy and keep y'all posted as far as the reliability of it. So far, I haven't had any issues with it. But there you go. So those are the SP33 and the SP31 V2.0. Okay, good little lights from Sofrin. I'll try to link them in Amazon, or I'll try to link their Amazon links below somewhere. Anyway, y'all be good to be safe, take care, and we'll catch you on the next video.